Hello everybody, it's Crafting Just Because with Chris Cowan. Okay, we are going to make a cute little treat box that holds 4 Hershey's Nuggets, and we're going to use the Excellent Eggs stamp set and dies. I'm pairing it with Lemon Lolly cardstock and the Light is Air Designer Series paper. And then I'll probably be using some of the Baker's Twine, and we're going to use Balmy Blue. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we want to cut our Lemon Lolly cardstock at 4 by 9 3/4. So you can get 2 of these little boxes out of 1 sheet of cardstock, which is nice. Okay. And then on this 9 3/4 of an inch side, we want to score it at 1 1/4, at 3 1/4, at 4 1/2, at 6 1/2, at 7 1/8, and at 9 1/8. Okay, and then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and we're going to score on that 4-inch side at 1 1/4 and at 2 1/4. Okay, and then I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to cut some Designer Series paper. And I want to cut a couple pieces. So I want, let's see here. I want 2 pieces that are 1 7/8, but by 7/8, 7-inch. So there's 1. There's 2. And then I need 2 pieces that are 1 1/8. So let's cut this down to 1 1/8. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I want 2 pieces that are 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. So hold on. We might use this whole piece up. I wanted to get all of those measurements out. Okay. So now let's cut a piece that is 1 1/8. And then we'll do by 7/8. Okay, and then I'm going to use the other Designer Series paper, and I'm going to cut this into 1 by 3 pieces, and so I need 4 of those for my nugget wraps. Okay, so that's all of our cardstock cut, and then let's we need to run this through a die cut machine. So let's first cut up our Lemon Lolly piece to what we know we need it to be at. And then we'll run it through because I want to punch a bunny through. So let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna burnish all the score lines so it makes it easier for us to see what we got going on here. Okay. I've got 2 more score lines. Okay, the spots that are the widest or tallest, those are the top. This is the bottom. So on the bottom, we're going to count over 3 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to cut that off. Okay? So I'm just going to cut this off right on the score lines. Okay? Just like that. Now, I want just on this bottom section, I want to cut up the intersecting score lines, and on these little boxes, we're going to wedge. And I like to trim just a tiny bit off the bottom when I wedge. Okay. So now the bottom's done. Now we're going to focus on the top. And on the top, we are going to cut off these 5 rectangles starting from the left-hand side. We're going to keep this and cut this one off. Okay, so this is what you should be left with. Okay, now one last thing I want to do, I'm going to tab this, so I'm just going to wedge the ends, just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my designer series paper, because then we're going to do we're going to do some do something. So let's go ahead and wrap our nuggets first. That way they can dry real quick, since I'm using liquid multi-purpose glue. Whoops. I'm trying to get as tight as I can so the wrappers stay in place. Okay. 2 more to go. Okay. Last one on the nuggets, and then we'll put our designer series paper. Okay. Before we put the rest of the designer series paper on, I'm going to take one of my 1 7/8 by 7/8 inch piece, and I'm going to stamp ooh, this might be too big. Maybe not. I wanted to do Happy Easter. Well, let's try it. perfect. It worked out perfect. Okay, so we've got the stamping done. Now I want to add my designer series paper, because what we're going to do is we're going to die cut something out after. So let me show you how this is going to go together first. Okay, this is, hold on. It's going to go like a little carry case. Okay, so on these pieces, these two pieces, we want our designer series paper. Okay. And then I'm going to put the little pieces down. Okay. And then let's put down did he make? Oh no, it'll just, that's right. I was thinking I made it too big. Okay. Okay, now before we put this together, what we're going to do for our hole for the case is we are going to die cut the bunny right out of the top. So let me grab my cut and emboss machine. Put this down. Let me grab a piece of tearing tape or post-it tape. And I'm going to put our little bunny right on down there. And I'm going to run this through probably twice, because it's going through both the designer series paper sheets and the cardstock. Let's see if that did it. Yep, that did it. Okay. Ah, that's some fun. I've been a klutz all day today, you guys. Okay. Let me move that. We'll come back in. We'll take off. Oh, what the heck? Post-it tape never tears. Really? I wonder if it was just too much pressure. Okay. There we go. Had me a little worried there. Okay. So now we could put our box together. So I'm going to add glue to this tab. Come on. And then we're going to add glue to this tab. Just like that. Oh, I'm not in camera, sorry. Uh-oh, it moved. I want to make sure that we stay in the spot. Let that sit for just a second. While that's sitting, let's go ahead and make our bow. I'm going to use that balmy blue. And I'm going to double it up. And I'm just going to there's our bow. Okay, now we can tuck in the bottoms. So I'm going to first, I like to, this is my front. So I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to glue this one down and this one down. And add our bottom. And then we're going to add the front piece back. Just like that. So now it's like a little carrying case. And I'm running my bone folder in there to make sure it stays adhered. And I'm going to add a little glue right at the top for our bow. And then we'll put our nuggets in the little holder. So simple, easy, so cute. Like I said, two of them will come out of one piece of cardstock. And I just thought those would be cute to have at an Easter table for the holidays. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. And until next time, my creative peeps, I will see you later. Have a great night. Bye-bye.